You know what? It will have to be a combination of 3 games. Yeah.
That's cheating.
But
If you both could pick your top 3 games then, of all time.
what platform, or just any platform?
Any
game?
platform, just top 3 games.
Oh.
Tubbsy, you can go first.
GTA.
Which one?
I'd
San
say San
Andreas.
Andreas.
Yep.
GTA San Andreas.
Can we talk about it before we move on?
Yeah.
Thoughts on the remake/remaster?
We got the remake. We've been playing it. It's not too. Like,
it's fine. It's good to have it on PlayStation
Yeah.
5, but I just don't understand those facial graphics. Why is the faces so terrible?
Yeah.
That as well, and I feel like it's the exact same thing. They've just made the graphics look a bit nicer.
They made the graphics nicer, but they changed the
Yeah,
faces. They made them look like what are those adverts? The Domino adverts.
Yeah.
They all
Yeah,
have
yeah,
the same
yeah.
face, but back in the day, even though the graphics were terrible, you could at least distinguish between the characters.
Nah, I played the remastered version like for an hour or 2, and I haven't played it since, to be honest.
All I do is just do the jetpack cheat, go to the airport, get the plane, and then just fly out, get 5 stars, and just
L1, L2.
That was the thing, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
L1, L2, R1, R2, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. That's jetpack.
Nah, that's
No, that was
that's,
weapons.
that's
No,
weapons.
weapons was
That's
R1, R2, L1, L.
R2.
That's
L1,
R2,
left, right,
L1,
left, right,
L1,
left,
R2,
yeah.
L1, R2,
Yeah.
left and right up, left and right up.
Weapons.
Cheat the
Jetpack cheat, the one that can blow all the cars up. I used to do that a lot.
Exactly.
I used to spawn the tank a lot. I used to like the tank.
Oh yeah, the tank was good. There was one where everyone had like sex toys and was running around in gift masks.
GTA San Andreas was revolutionary. That was like the first one that you can do everything. You could just jump out of planes, parachute. You can go gangbang. You can go start graphing up their joint. You
It
can,
was massive as well because you had the 3 cities, so it wasn't just the one. Like I like GTA 5.
Yeah, GTA 5.
But that's just one. That was only Los Santos, so you had like the other 3, the other 2 as well.
I'll never forget begging my dad to buy me San Andreas. We went to the there used to be a Curry's in Staples Corner. Do you remember?
Yeah, classic one.
Went there begging, and then I remember getting to the counter. It was me and my dad, and he's giving the game to the bro behind the cashier, and the bro's looked at me, he looked at my dad. He was like, "Who you buying this game for?" My dad was like, "Oh, for me." Bought it, cut. Life changed from there, boy.
I was banned from playing it. My
No
mum
way.
banned me because she watched there was a BBC documentary on San
I remember
Andreas
them
or Grand
times
Theft Auto.
they were making.
She banned me, yeah. So I had to go with my friends.
They were saying this game makes your children kill people. They might do that. I remember that. So.
Yeah,
Vice City was good as well, though.
I love
Throwing it out there,
Vice City.
was a
Vice
sick
City
game.
was
Yeah.
that's what the next one's based off, apparently.
Yeah, it's
Vice
in
City.
the next one's in Vice
In
City,
Vice City,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a female lead, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Did you see the leak? Mm-hmm. Did you see the thing in the video?
No, I didn't see the videos. I only
Oh,
seen
you
the
didn't
stills.
see the video?
No.
It's weird. Like you're watching the gameplay, then halfway through it's just
Blank.
someone naked twerking, and then it goes back to the gameplay. I swear down, it was mad weird. Everyone was like, "We're just gonna ignore what happened." Yeah, that was wild still, but I
I'm
don't
excited.
know. I hope it's gonna be good.
It will be. It's been 10 years of them.
Yeah.
Don't you think these gaming companies wait a bit too long to release?
I feel like there's just so much pressure on them now to have all this amazing graphics, and they just keep pushing it back and back and back. There's so much pressure for it to look good. There's so much pressure for it to sell well, have a good storyline, all this stuff. And I just think that they all put off releasing because of that. And I just don't even know. Have you noticed how big games are now?
Yeah,
how big
massive.
is GTA 6? I reckon it's going to be
massive.
200 gigabytes. Because now you're
We're
getting
gonna-
it's gonna be more
150.
than
We're gonna need a whole new hard drive for it.
A whole new PlayStation
Yeah.
just to
100%.
play GTA.
Because it's mad. Like, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's the same with films, like series, movies, and that. Like, you wait 10 years to release, then it's like Top Boy. I watched the first ever Top Boy. I ain't watched the new one because it's like you've taken so long to release it. I've forgotten what happened in
You
the first
just jumped
Top Boy.
off in the late one. Or you even watched the new one?
Not the new. I haven't watched the new one. The first one ever that come out, I
Yeah.
watched, but man's forgotten a
That was
lot.
years
Man's
ago.
grown up. A lot's happened since then. So like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna feel the urge to go back. But GTA, obviously, man, will forever buy it and play it. But yeah, man, I just feel like they take a bit too long to release.
I'm going to
The
be
games.
playing it 100%. Okay, so we got GTA San Andreas.
Yeah.
Second game.
I'd say just for the childhoodness and like everyone used to play it, and I used to love it. Red Alert 2. Red Alert 2.
We had a gasp from the audience there.
Red Alert 2 was a serious game. I rated all the Age of Empires and all of that. Yeah, I rated it, but like I grew up when I proper got into it. It was Red Alert 2, and that was like we're going to war. You know, if like either play against someone else or go for a little skirmish or whatever. Serious, like that one. We used to just connect our computers because these times the internet went too good, and then we used to just go at it like blue team, red team.
So I used to play Age of Empires. So how is it? Is it more like war based as opposed to kind of old?
So it's exactly the same, apart from there's like high end weapons and it's based like in the future or
sick.
Where they got like rail guns or like they got you can get tanks and things like that.
No way.
So it was a bit different. So that which at the time growing up I thought was more cool rather than starting off with bow and arrow and building it up. And I was like, yeah, you know.
I used to build my whole like community and things.
Put the workers.
But I wouldn't focus on actually defending my hamlet or wherever it would be. So it would just people would just come and burn it in the end. I was like, right, great.
Yeah, I mean that was a classic one growing up as well. Counter-Strike as well.
I was gonna say Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike, they play it in
There's
Iraq.
so many games.
They bang it out, all the Iraqis. They got that internet gaff. Their internet gaff is not to go on the internet, it's just to come and play games.
Literally.
Yeah.
Really?
They got like 10 computers on this side, 10 computers on that side, and you switch seats. So it's like this side versus that side.
Oh, they just game against each other.
Yeah,
literally. Counter-Strike.
Yeah, and then the last two people that are alive have to take out their knives, and you have to scrape it on the wall and just hear where the other guy is, and then they just make it a knife fight, just like just to make it more exciting. Which is pretty cool. Counter-Strike was, but I feel like Counter-Strike you can't get into it unless like you're a serious gamer because people are just too good. I used to run out there and just get shot.
I find that with Call of Duty, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I will literally run out and
just get shot. That's how it was with me in Counter-Strike. I had to just take time. I went through a little phase where I was doing well, but everyone just got too good. I had to take time. So hold on, I don't know if I can give it to Counter-Strike though. It is up there, but
you did Red Alert
personally, yeah, Red Alert.
GTA,
for your third one.
Yeah, my third one. Yeah, I give it to Red Alert. Counter-Strike honourable mention. I think that's what I give it to. What are you saying, Hides?
I don't know. It's your third one. What are you going
third
for?
game, just for you know what? It will have to be a combination of 3 games. Yeah,
that is cheating.
No, but it has to be. Yeah, sorry. It got to be Tekken mixed with Mortal Kombat.
You're just making your own game.
There's so many games.
No,
there is so many games.
I can't say like because see when you play Tekken too much, you're like, alright, cool. It's a bit boring now.
Yeah.
Let's play Mortal Kombat, and that's like the 2-player game. You know, if someone's next to me, if Hyder's here, we're playing a game, and I'm gonna start chatting shit to him and telling him.
Another honourable mention: Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Budokai was serious. I love that. I stayed in bed. I didn't even go to school.
Did you ever play that?
No.
I told my mum I'm sick. I can't go to school. And then as soon as like I felt like she's not watching me, boom, turn on the PlayStation.
Dragon Ball Z
Budokai.
What a game.
Banged it out. It was the best game at the time.
So what's your third one?
This is a combination game here.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'll give it to Street Fighter. Because I'm
so
Street
Tekken,
Fighter,
Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter, or you're going with Street Fighter?
I say Street Fighter. I like Street Fighter. Street Fighter's like I'm on this like serious.
Are you good at it as well? Because I just button.
It looks like I'm button bashing, but I promise you, I'm not button bashing. Like when I used to play with the man, they're like, "Oh, you're just button bashing." No, you're just upset that I'm on smoke.
He used to button bash.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Hyder's confirmed.
I'm like, I bought it early, Street Fighter, because I was Street Fighter. I used to love Street Fighter. I know all the theme tunes. I was singing it in my head for no reason. Like Street Fighter was my life growing up.
The theme tunes are sick for Street Fighter.
I'd look at fighting moves on Street Fighter and try to do them in real life. Like, you know, like it taught me a lot. I really appreciate it. UFC game. That's what when I first got the UFC game, I'd think, oh my god, what's this move? And then I try it in real life, and it was like, all right, cool. I learned a lot of my moves from the game.
Okay,
that's pretty good. So,
so your secret UFC / Street Fighter.
I don't know if UFC is so good though. I like the UFC game. I'll bang it out for hours.
So you've just got a plethora of games there. I feel like you picked about 7, not 3.
I know,
but I like that.
GTA San Andreas.
Yeah, that's in my top
GTA
3, to
San
be honest
Andreas,
with
I'll
you.
do that.
Hyder, your turn.
Oh, bruv, there's so many games. So many. And you know, there's certain games where I forgot the name of, but I remember playing it. And I remember thinking, this is one of the best games I've ever played in my life.
You forgot the name, but
yeah,
if you explain what's happened, maybe
it was like a gun game.
GoldenEye.
First person. No, that's an
iconic game.
Yeah. I can't remember the name, man. And it was like, there was a red team, blue team, but it might have
Doom.
been. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, forget that game. I'm going to give an honourable mention to Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid.
It's a good one.
I grew up like that game. I used to get scared when like they catch you. Metal Gear Solid. Obviously, the cliche FIFA, COD, GTA, like those always in there. But I don't know, Crash Bandicoot,
big game.
Did you play the remake?
Yeah.
No, I haven't played the remake. You know,
it's pretty good.
Is it good?
It's basically just a remaster of the first 2, I think.
I was addicted to Rayman.
Rayman! Oh my
I
god!
was addicted to that game. I can't lie.
I used to love Rayman.
I used to love that game. Yeah, I had so many.
Spyro.
I was about to say Spyro. And they did the trilogy recently where they remade them. Spyro Year of the Dragon was my favorite.
That was the best one.
With the skateboarding with the tiger.
Did the trick. That was nuts.
You lot mentioned skateboard, Tony Hawk's Underground.
I
used to bang that
Tony
game
Hawk
out.
Underground was sick.
To the point where I found a way to like, you know, when you're doing going around the rail, like the points keep adding up.
Yeah.
I found a way to just make it keep doing that while I went and ate. So when I'd come back, my points would just be like, God knows how many.
Need for Speed.
Catching the flags. Remember the flags in Need for Speed. Midnight Club 3, Dub Edition on PSP. Oh my God, what a game. Yeah, man, there's too many games for me to pick a top 3.
The Getaway Black Monday was
iconic. Black Monday. I used to be able to drive near the ends, but it'll only get you to Edgware Road. And we'll try to drive to our area. And you're literally just hitting into a house in Edgware Road.
We're just trying to go to my house. I just want to see my house. It's not there.
Why can I go Edgware Road, but I can't go to my area, which is 2 minutes away? But yeah, I used to try to do that. What else, man? So many games.
A lot of games, man.